Welcome to Amherst Stadium in Jacksonville, Alabama. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Sam Houston State Bearcats and the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Jacksonville State's head coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Bearcats ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Gamecocks offense will go on the attack first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to back it.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
He's got it on the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Jackson. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Makes the grab. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And right away early in this game, first drive, you're seeing the big storyline here. It's this quarterback's speed versus the defense and who's going to win the day. And I love the tone the defense is setting here. They knew coming in they were going to have to find a way to corral this guy, and they're able to get home early, really creating some momentum on their side.
And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Cook. Nice move to keep running. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. And send the tight end in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. Oh, better checks some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Running inside. It's Savage. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Breaks the tackle. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And he'll home it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Bearcats offense will now get its first chance with the football. Let's focus on this running back, Brian Jackson. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Keeps it and gets the first down. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Going with the counter play here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Bailey. It's complete to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Bearcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 40. Past the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Blasted as he lets it go. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Bearcats are flying down the field. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Got him downfield. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got his man on the outside. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross. Ready.
Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off play action on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. He'll send out the kicker here. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Pulled and fired complete. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Keeps looking downfield. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete on the left to Williams. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Jackson. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like,
maybe some room here. And that'll be enough for the first down. A gain of 13 on the play. And the clock stops with a 2-minute timeout. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on first down. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Jackson. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's squarely.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. He got it, beat down in bounds. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Buys a little extra time. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Running inside, it's Jackson. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. Wants to go right back downfield. Here's the pressure. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Complete to the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up. He'll set up to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he puts through the extra point. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Picks up the first down. There's some room. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. First up, a look at Michigan in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Wolverines coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. The outcome today brings them to 4-1 on the season. That is a solid start. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game at Amherst Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's head back to the guys at JSU Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Stepping to the right. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. They just keep firing. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. It's complete. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Bearcats have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Got it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Bearcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown there last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Touchdown, Bearcats! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And the extra point was good. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they caught, and he's got room. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. on the move. It's Savage. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Running inside, it's Jackson.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, going to the air. He'll pull it down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Bell. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Dropping back, it's Flood. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got his man. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies him on 3rd down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab on the left. Got 9 yards on the play. Leaves him with 3rd and a yard. The Bearcats are in the hurry-up. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Flushed out of the pocket. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. And the Bearcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. 8th play of the drive coming up. To the air, it's Flood. Wideout trying to get it in. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB is looking for.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. They'll go to the air. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
Two-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Fights off a defender. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He gets a block. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Moves around to clear up the vision. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Flood. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Rushes on him, and here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That is how you step up for a defense right there. Force the turnover. Let's not make this thing get close, right? I got a two-possession lead. I get the ball back with, close to 3 minutes remaining. I'm sitting in a great spot. Offense, go get me some first downs.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Salt enter word, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes one. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside. It's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Right back to the well. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Flood. Looking downfield. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. And the Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.